memorable quotes that I heard in the calls, such as, "There's not shit in this world that's going to stop me from talking to you, man. Nothing in this world stopping me from you. I don't give a fuck what nobody says about none of that. I'm going to be calling until my court date. They're not going to do shit. At the end of the day, they can't do shit. I'm going to talk to you till I can't talk to you no more. I'll be home. I'm not worried."
Welcome back to Court Watch. This young man was already out, posted a $75,000 bond, GPS tether, house arrest on a case the state is calling violent. All he had to do was sit still and follow the rules. Instead, he cut that tether clean off and got on the jail phones. And what he said on those calls is exactly why he is standing here in cuffs. Judge Cedric Simpson. Let's get into it.
This young man, I think he understands now that the court orders are serious, that the court orders him to do something, it means it. So I'm just asking, I guess, for some leniency to trust that Mr. Hankey will comply. He had a $75,000 cashier bond that he was able to post to a bondsman. The only thing I can ensure that if the court were to give him a second chance, he would not violate his bond, even if the bond is a house arrest with strict conditions. So, Judge, I am asking the court to reinstate its bond. And if the court is unwilling to do so, I would at least ask that his phone privileges be allowed back on to at least contact family. Does he's never had any contact with his family, his children? He hasn't been able to contact his dad, caretaker for. And so at the very least,
now the defense is doing their job. No prior felony. Give the man another shot. House arrest, strict conditions. Maybe just let him call family. On paper, that's a reasonable ask. But watch how fast it comes apart because Simpson has one question before he hears any of it.
All right. Well, before I hear from the people, counsel, let me just say, you came in here the first time, and well, let me start with this. Where's our tether?
From my understanding, Judge, I thought community corrections still had it. I thought they had become.
He cut the tether off. We haven't seen it.
Okay.
And I know you made the representation to the court, but I know you wouldn't have personally known that. I'm sure that came from your client or something along those lines. We don't have.
And there it is. Where's the tether? He cut it off. They never got it back. So before we even talk about a second chance, he already destroyed the one piece of equipment that made the first chance possible.
You know, and I get you're making the representation saying your client's going to follow what the court says, but I don't know if anything can be as shocking as walking into a court free. Your bond gets revoked. You get put in jail because of something that you've done, and then you still go about violating the court's order. I'll be honest with you, counsel. I mean, I get what you're saying. I don't have a problem giving people chances. I just don't know that this is the one to give a chance to, because he just hasn't done anything the court's asked him to do.
Simpson keeps it level. He doesn't have a problem giving people chances. But you walked into this courtroom free. You watched somebody else get revoked, and you still went and violated the order. He's not closing the door on mercy in general. He's saying, not this one, not today.
Ms. Senda.
Your Honor, I will rely mostly on emotion. However, in listening to his jail calls, he has 45 total calls to one number after his privileges were revoked with different pins he's using. Then to the other number, we have 23 calls that were completed since his privileges were revoked with different pins. And one of these calls as recently as Monday, there were a few memorable quotes that I heard in the calls, such as, "There's not shit in this world that's going to stop me from talking to you, man. Nothing in this world stopping me from you. I don't give a fuck what nobody says about none of that. I'm going to be calling until my court date. They're not going to do shit. At the end of the day, they can't do shit. I'm going to talk to you till I can't talk to you no more. I'll be home. I'm not worried, man. I know I told you this is about to be my last call, but I'm not stopping shit. I'm not stopping nothing." And then, why stop now if they already know? So I have extreme concerns that he cannot follow court orders, considering he cut off his tether, continued flagrantly calling the victim on other pins, both numbers, acknowledging in some of the calls that he should not be contacting her and continue to contact her. He just cannot abide by any of the court orders that are set before him. So I have great concerns, and especially given the violent nature of this.
And here is what ends it. The prosecutor pulls the jail calls, 45 to one number, 23 to another, all to the protected party on other inmates' PIN numbers to slip the block. And on the calls, he says it out loud. Nothing is going to stop him. He'll call till his court date. They can't do anything to him. He knew he was not supposed to contact her and said it anyway. If you're trying to prove you'll follow a court order, this is the exact opposite.
Anything else, counsel? I mean, counsel, does your client want me to just request of the jail that they put him in solitary so that he has no contact with anyone, can't use their PIN number? If he thinks we can't do something, and if you're particularly you're going to look at this judge and think I can't do something, young man, you're going to learn a big lesson.
So I definitely don't want that. My client.
Well, he needs to, and I don't mean to interrupt you, counsel, but he needs to understand. You can say all that stuff. You are not that big, not that bad. Now, if you want to play with me, this is the kids say, mess around and find out. I guess that's not the quote, but.
Simpson never raises his voice. He just offers to call the jail and have him put in solitary so he physically can't reach a phone. And then the line, you are not that big, not that bad. That calm is scarier than yelling. He's telling this young man, the courtroom is not where you test whether they can do something to you.
So just, if I may, just briefly, my client would like to.
Go ahead.
I want to apologize. I don't think I'm being bad at all. He is praying about my child. I can't say that I'm not in here for nothing. You obviously think I am. Yeah. I just want to apologize. Like I said, I'm not being bad. I don't want to be here at all. I really don't. Truly. Again, please show mercy. Please. That's all that matters.
I have no problem showing mercy to those that deserve it and have earned it. You have not. Motion for bond reduction or any change is denied. His bond will continue as revoked.
The apology lands too late. I don't think I'm being bad at all is not an apology. And Simpson closes it the way he always does. I show mercy to those who deserve it and have earned it. You have not. Motion denied. Bond stays revoked. He is not going home. And the wild part is the whole thing was avoidable. All he had to do was put the phone down. If you or someone you know is dealing with a situation like this, the National Domestic Violence Hotline is in the description. It's free. It's confidential, 24/7. Drop your take in the comments. Hit subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Court Watch.